TreeWorx is a full-service tree care company. We started in 2011. We have a very heavy focus on saving trees and caring for trees. So if they've got diseases, if they need fertilization, if they need pruning, that kind of thing, we focus on that. Obviously, if a tree needs to go because it's a danger to a structure or somebody's car or something like that, or it's dying, we do a lot of those as well. This is our new toy. It's called the TreeWrex. It's a knuckle boom crane with a grapple saw attachment, and it's all remote control. So essentially, we can set up the crane, and then with remote control, we can go up in a tree and remove certain limbs. We can remove the top of the tree, just section it out piece by piece without having to essentially have a man in the tree. So in the morning, we'll show up to a client's property, we'll set up the crane, we'll figure out the best place to place it so that we have access to the tree and we can reach where our chipper or our grapple truck is going to be sitting to process the material. And then we'll set the outriggers out. We'll typically use pads to prevent any damage to somebody's driveway or yard. If we need to drive on a yard, we typically use pads for that as well. And we have a big focus just kind of on preserving somebody's property and not damaging it. And this thing helps out a lot. So we'll typically start with the top of a tree and work our way down in sections. Obviously, the closer you can get to the tree, the bigger piece you can take, but we don't take any risks. We found that it speeds up the process by about twofold, threefold. A whole lot lower risk for property damage, a whole lot lower risk on your employees, and the job goes a lot faster and smoother that way. So we're not on somebody's property for as long. You know, nobody wants a tree company in their yard for 2 or 3 days if it can take 1 day. But everybody cares about the safety of the people that work on their property. Our industry is a dangerous industry. Last year in Chattanooga alone, we had 2 deaths, and it's unfortunate. You know, it's just a dangerous industry. This is one way that we found that we can lower that risk to our employees. So if we can get the crane close and we don't always have to climb a tree, and there's a whole lot of trees that we used to have to climb that were dead that we don't necessarily have to do now. So definitely lowers our liability. We come out and give people an honest opinion of whether that tree's healthy or not healthy. We'll come up with a game plan to either get it healthy, or if it can't be saved, we'll come up with a game plan to remove it. From then, we typically set a date out. It just depends on what time of year, but typically 2-3 weeks out, we'll come out. The crew will show up in the morning, and most jobs we can knock out in a day. So we can do small little jobs with 3 small trees to big jobs where we're just taking out dozens of trees in a day. As a homeowner, when you're looking for a tree service contractor, price should not be your most important factor. There's a lot of things that go into it. We're by far not the most expensive company in Chattanooga, but there's a lot of things that go into it. You want to look for somebody that's insured, somebody that's certified, maybe somebody that has some industry accreditations, they're licensed. Do some research through the venues like Angie's List, Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, and read some reviews, see some interactions that other people have had with those companies. Customer service is huge because that's our #1 way of getting business is a happy client referring another happy client, referring another happy client, and that's how we've been able to grow our company.